First time Karen crossed my fence, I figured she was lost. Second time, I knew she was one of those people. Third time, she rolled up with a clipboard and that "I need to speak to the manager" energy like she owned my ranch. Big mistake, because what Karen didn't know was that my property backed straight up against a federal bear conservation zone. And the moment she strutted past that marker, this stopped being petty HOA drama and became a "you're about to meet a grizzly" situation. I bought this ranch for one reason: to be left the hell alone. Wide open land, no Karen neighbors freaking out over Christmas lights, no passive-aggressive notes, no committees arguing about mailbox colors, just acres of quiet land and untouched wilderness. Technically, there was an HOA, but it was chill, just handled road maintenance, no drama, or so I thought. Then a new board took over, and with them came her. Karen didn't even live near me, but somehow my existence offended her on a spiritual level. She started with vague letters about compliance concerns and unapproved fencing. I ignored them. Then she showed up in person, standing at my gate, clipboard locked and loaded, phone recording like she was on a true crime podcast. She deadass said she needed to inspect my property. That's when I realized this wasn't about rules, this was about control. Her visits became regular. She'd roll up in her white SUV, park at my driveway like it was public property, and pace back and forth taking photos. Every time she claimed she had authority, she went off about HOA enforcement rights like land ownership was a suggestion. I warned her politely she wasn't allowed on my property, that the land past my fence bordered protected federal wilderness. She literally laughed at me, said HOA rules override personal property claims. Then the fines started. Unauthorized land use, environmental neglect. None of it was legal, but Karen kept doubling down. One morning, I caught her inside my fence. No permission, just stomping around my land like she was giving tours. I told her to leave. She refused, said she was documenting violations. That's when I noticed how far she'd gone, way past my property line, way past boundary markers, straight into federal protected wildlife territory. Signs everywhere, posted warnings, federal notifications, literal bear habitat, do not enter signs. Karen walked past every single one like they were Yelp reviews she didn't agree with. I tried one last time. "Ma'am, you need to turn around right now. You're standing in a federal bear conservation zone." She rolled her eyes. "I don't care what intimidation tactics you're using. The HOA has jurisdiction over environmental standards." That's when she started throwing around buzzwords to justify trespassing on land protected by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. That's when I stopped arguing and started documenting everything. Every visit, every crossing, screenshots, photos, video timestamps. I wasn't being petty, I was building a case, because out here, the feds don't mess around. Karen's confidence shattered when wildlife officers showed up. Not HOA officers, federal wildlife officials. They rolled up in marked government vehicles with footage, GPS data, and timestamps proving she'd trespassed into a restricted wildlife area at least 4 times in 6 weeks. That's not a neighborhood violation, that's a federal offense. Karen went ghost white, like legit drained of color. Her clipboard, useless. Her authority, non-existent. She wasn't enforcing rules, she was breaking federal law. Karen's whole vibe changed instantly. The confidence, gone. She kept repeating, "I didn't know," like it would save her. But ignorance isn't a defense when you blow past 6 posted warning signs. Then it got worse, way worse. While the officers were explaining violations, we heard it, a low grunt, rustling in the brush. One officer tensed up. "Everyone stay calm, don't move." Then we saw it, a massive grizzly bear, easily 400 pounds. Karen's yelling had drawn its attention. The bear started moving towards us, not charging yet, just investigating, curious, annoyed. Karen froze, complete deer in the headlights. The officer commanded, "Do not run, do not scream, back away slowly." But Karen panicked. She stumbled backwards, tripped, and hit the ground hard. That's when the bear saw movement. It locked eyes on her and started running, full sprint. That nightmare moment when a 400-pound apex predator charges straight at someone. Karen screamed. The officers yelled at her to stay still, but it was too late. The bear was coming. Then one officer pulled out an air horn and let it rip. The sound echoed like a gunshot. The bear skidded to a stop 15 feet from Karen, huffed aggressively, then bolted back into the woods. Karen was sobbing, full-on ugly crying on federal land she had no business being on. The officers helped her up. She was shaking so bad she could barely stand. One looked at her dead serious. "Ma'am, you just got a warning from us and from a grizzly bear. I suggest you take both seriously." After that, no more letters, no more fines, no more drama. Karen resigned within 2 weeks. Turns out, federal warnings and a near-death bear encounter carry way more weight than HOA power plays. The association quietly revised their boundaries. My ranch was suddenly outside their jurisdiction again. Peace, finally. Word spread fast. When someone goes from HOA crusader to federally warned bear-chased trespasser in 1 week, people talk. I got apologetic emails from other board members. "We had no idea. We never authorized those visits." Classic cover-your-ass move. But I didn't want apologies. I wanted to be left alone. And finally, I was. The ranch went back to what it was supposed to be. Quiet. No clipboard Karens. No threatening letters. No manufactured drama. Just me, the land, and the wildlife that actually belonged there. The lesson? HOAs thrive on intimidation until they meet real authority. They push boundaries until someone documents everything. They rely on fear until someone knows the law better than they do. Karen thought she was raiding a ranch. She didn't realize she was trespassing on protected ground. And in the end, the land didn't need me to defend it. It had a 400-pound grizzly bear for that.